How's it going, YouTube? We're getting ready to start ripping into the front end of this truck to get the diff out so we can rebuild it. Uh, yeah, I got it outside, out back of my shop. You're probably wondering, why isn't it in the shop? Well, that's a working shop. I don't want to break that down to where it's immobile inside the shop that, we work out of. So, just going to tear it down right here and get the diff out. Then we'll take the diff inside and get that built and put everything back together right here. This is a good spot to park it, so it's out of the way and we'll still be able to get it done. So let's get to it. Got the tires and wheels off, got the hubs off. I'm trying to remember how all this comes apart, because I'll be honest, I have not had this front axle apart since we put it under here. Like, it got built and that was it. You would think that I would do some maintenance to it, and I kind of haven't, which we're going to be doing this time. We're going to be regreasing all the burr fields, regreasing the wheel bearings and everything. So I will be exploding everything apart. I'm just having a little bit of memory loss on how it all comes apart, because it's been a while. So, but we'll get it. We'll get it. I know what I'm doing. It's been a while. So either way, we're gonna finish tearing into this. Probably won't get it all done today. I'm just working a little bit here and there until I get everything out, and then this weekend then I'll try to get that front diff done, and then we'll put it back together. But let's keep hammering away at this so I can get some stuff done. Oh, one thing I do want to show you guys is I got these low range off-road brake things. I did cut slots in mine, that way I can just pull the brake line out and I don't have to take everything apart, because I don't want to bleed the brakes. I'm probably just going to pop the caliper off and hang it up somewhere, and that'd be that. But that's how I'm going about it. Let's get into it. Alright, so a little something about the way I got mine set up. I am running IFS hubs. Those are V6 calipers, like IFS calipers. And I'm running 98 Tacoma rotors that they just slip on. Like, most modern vehicles. Had to mill down the IFS hubs here in order for that to fit. But honestly, I like that setup better because way easier. So I don't have to unbolt or do whatever from back here. You know how they bolt, I think most of them bolt to the back side here or whatever. I don't remember. I think so. I think they just, yeah. But like I said, I don't remember how they originally go, but yeah, they bolt to the back side. I don't do that. Way easier. Nothing that's uncommon. This is a common setup. I'd say it's time to regrease that. That's gross. Let's get a little closer look at that. Alright. So yeah, I almost forgot that I had to take those wiper seal things off, but I was able to leave the hub attached, which I'll probably end up taking it apart anyway to repack the bearings. And I found this shim is broke, so I might have some extras I can put on there. Hopefully that's not a big deal, but whatever. And I was able to leave that cap attached to the tie rod. So sometimes taking less apart is more. I don't know, but there's one side. I should be able to pull this axle shaft out soon too. So got this axle shaft out, and yeah, the grease isn't much of grease anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna regrease the trunnion bearings as well, because I don't have eliminators. But yeah, that grease isn't greasing much anymore. So all that to get cleaned out. I was told red and tacky will work, so red and tacky is what I'm gonna get and reuse. So now I just gotta do everything to the other side, which that's the long side, so the short side should be easier. Probably not. But anyway, we'll get that taken out and I'm gonna be done for the day. So, and then we'll get the diff out probably tomorrow if I have time. I should have time. So front diff will be out tomorrow. We'll get to see some of the carnage. So let's keep going. So I'm still trying to use my phone, and it's going to be kind of noisy in here because other guys are working. But using my phone, cameras are at home. I kind of forgot them. But let's check this guy out. Doesn't look too bad so far. There's a chipped tooth, another chipped tooth, a couple more chips. There's the missing teeth. Sorry about the background noise. There's not a lot I can do about it. And I don't know if you can really see that pinion very well in there, but it's pretty damaged too. Once I get this out, I'll show you a little bit more of the pinion. But the biggest thing I'm after is the detriot. That's a detriot locker right there. I'm gonna pull that, and that's gonna go into my other third. So yeah. All right, so here's more of the carnage here, which I already showed you the ring gear. Got those teeth missing, but focus. There's the pinion gear. If I can get it to spin without spinning the whole housing, but you get the point. Yeah, it's a little ate up there. The fun of 40-inch tires on 8-inch axles. Alright, so there's my Detroit. Got it all exploded apart. I put my caps back on where they belong. That way that doesn't get mixed up. I don't know if you know anything about these. It's a little Mexican sucker. It's really good. But anyway. Yeah. Broken. So, we'll knock the bearings off of that guy. I don't know why it's not focusing, but we'll knock those bearings off. Put new bearings, new ring gear on it. Did break a few tabs on these guys, but from my understanding, we just toss those in the trash and use red Loctite anyway. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right. Oh, as you see, I got the bearings knocked off here. I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for my shop having these specialty tools for doing this, I'd probably be lost. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to get these bearings off without those tools, but man, that sure did make it easier. So, getting ready to get into that box, get new bearings on this. Ring gear's cooking, so we'll let that cook for a little while, and hopefully I'll have this ready to go today. Who knows, maybe I'll get to a pattern today. That'd be cool. New bearings installed on the Detroit carrier. Getting ready to pull the ring gear out of the oven here. Maybe give it a little bit more time, but I'll pull it out, get that installed, and yeah, making some pretty good progress. You know, you're probably wondering, why am I not doing step by step? I'm not doing a tutorial. This is only my second full diff rebuild, so I'm not trying to teach y'all anything. I'm still trying to learn everything. So, but either way, we're gonna keep going and we're gonna make some things happen. Ring gear is on and torqued, letting it cool down. It got pretty hot, so yeah, we'll let that cool down, and who knows, we might put it in the carrier. So a little bit behind the scenes, I got the pinion in. They are installed with install bearings, so they're kind of hollowed out to where the bearings can slip off of the pinion off and on. But this is the housing we will be using. This is a high pinion, so it will actually sit in the truck like that. So should be an upgrade from that. So it's going to be pretty rad. I'll show you the pictures too, but this is the pattern I got before I took it all apart. So I thought it was a little close. I had my boss look at it too, and he's like, it's probably just the way it's squishing out, why it's flat right there, because he said if you look at some of the other patterns, they look okay. That's the coast side, so I don't know, I still feel like it's a little deep, maybe. I'm still learning. So, first pattern. So, this is my second pattern here. I think that looks pretty runnable. I did not change any depth to the pinion, but it looks shallower. I did change the backlash. It went from 008 to 005, so a little bit tighter backlash. Damn, looks pretty good, I think. Alright, so there we are, folks. We have a built 529 with Detroit locker, front, high pinion, third member, that I can say that I built myself. I'm super stoked. This is going to be rad. Just still got to put the caps on that hold these, and then it's gonna be done. Yeah, boys. Well, now that the diff is completely set up, it's time to clean all this old grease out of here, out of there, and maybe take that apart, clean those up, and get new grease in those. So yeah, I think I had more fun doing the diff than doing this. So I was hoping to wait till this weekend and give my girlfriend something to do, and I was going to have her do all this, but it's already here. Why are you not focusing, camera? There you go. I don't know what's wrong with that. I'm still using my phone for this video, so if it looks weird, it's because I don't have my GoPros with me. I'm just using my phone. So anyway, next is cleaning my balls. Yes, my balls and my shafts. They got to be clean. Everybody likes a clean shaft. There's still a bit of grease in the burr fields that I can't get out. I probably could if I took them apart, but I'm not going to worry about them. Pack new grease in them. It should push the old out. It'd be fine. So those are just about ready to go. So yeah. Well, as you've seen, I got the shafts clean. I got these balls all clean. I've even if I can get that, yeah, there we go. I don't know why that bearing's kind of stuck on there. That's fine, but that's gonna come apart and I'll get that repacked. Anyway, but got those clean. So that one's clean, that one's cleaned out. There's one of my bearings, my other one's up there. They'll get cleaned out and repacked a little bit better once I have the grease and seal. So yeah, went ahead and knocked the camera. Okay, there's seals in there. I knocked those out. I gotta go get new ones, but otherwise knock some new seals in, grease everything back up, put it back together, and see how she goes. All right, folks, it is in. High pinion is in. The drive shaft is on. I thought I'd have to shorten it, but it really didn't move it much. But that angle looks a lot better on that drive shaft, and it doesn't hang down as low. And I'm just like moving the camera all around because I'm falling. But yeah, and again, as soon as I get axle seals and grease, the rest of this will go back together. But dude, I am so stoked. I didn't even paint it. I probably should have painted it before it rusts, but I'm just way too happy right now. That looks awesome. Upgrades are always cool. Kind of another thing I want to point out is my leaf spring hides the pinion. So that's cool. I think I may have gained some clearance there. Sweet. I got that one done. Right now we're got some red and tacky and the grease gun. Squirted all that out, but as you see, I'm trying to get all the old grease out. It's pretty gross. So we'll push all the old grease out and repack it with some new stuff, and should be good to go into the truck. So these were actually kind of hard to find in my little podunk town. I do believe these are marlin seals. However, there are some slight differences. As you see, this one's covered all in the rubber on the outside edge. This one's not. That little red seal bead or whatever, it's actually thinner on that one. Neither one are really consistent, but yeah. Either way, I'll use them. I don't know, I forgot to get these when I ordered all my parts. Could not find any in town. Luckily, a buddy of mine had these sitting on a shelf. I was like, here, just come get them. So here they are. Go knock them in real quick, and we'll just start putting everything back together. All right, got the axle shafts in. I got this mostly back together. I am missing a cone washer that I am still searching for. I've been searching for an hour and I still can't find that little thing. I don't want to curse too much, but yeah. So we'll find it. We'll get it buttoned up. But this is where I'm at on it. I decided I'm probably not going to do the wheel bearings today. They feel fine. I'm going to just kind of leave them as is. As I probably should regrease them, but it's becoming a long day already. So, all right, we're gonna keep working. All right, so we're finally back together, back on the ground. Everything's looking good. I kind of quit filming a lot of it because, well, it was just taking too long, and I just wanted to get it done. And I'm just tired and kind of dragging ass today, so it took me a little bit longer than it probably should have to get all that together, but it's done. Now to go test it out. I don't know when the next time I'll be able to test it out. I know we have a run coming up with a Toyota group, July 18th, I believe it is. So we're gonna go check that out. It's supposed to be like one of the hardest trails in Montana, so we'll see how that holds up, or if it holds up, or if I break it and cause problems. Let's hope not. But, well, I'm going to clean up and get this thing out of here. But if you like content like what I got going on here, please like it, share it, subscribe it, whatever, comment. Tell me how you would have done this differently. I'd love to hear about it. Comments, I don't care. They help out. So until next time we figure it out, we'll see you on the next one.